First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichard on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Throwing here, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A pickup of 34 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Play action, McCarthy. Just wants to Hawkinson outright. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy throwing here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. McCarthy to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this through the midfield strike, but starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it on 2nd and short.
We go set. Reset. Reset.
Running with Walker again. Through the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell that running back is smelling the end zone? He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Set. Reset.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed out right. Caught out wide. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Now McCarthy. That's more of the catch out left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Second and manageable. He's throwing. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings
Going again now, McCarthy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
McCarthy's pass.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
The Seahawks take over first and
Play fake, Darnold.
23-yard line.
That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He'll get three, but much work left for him on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Big strike here to Moore. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
Working inside the red zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 14. Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, Darnold. A throw right side, finds Cup. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Here he is on 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Here goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Back to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now Darnold. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. It sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Went after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Vikings get there. They're going to win this rep. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting it?
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Viking 18.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichard on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. No throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's taken on the 7. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Vikings double their lead to 14. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
That's him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
We go set.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offensive line fast.
That's another Seahawks first down.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown.
We go set.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. He rolls to his right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another throw here for McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Vikings up by 8. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They'll look to throw it. That's caught. This is Addison. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
This is Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Another run for Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Bronk Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.